The video saying banks fear people with $20,000 saved just went viral on social media. It sounds like a revolutionary breakthrough for the average person, but as a financial realist, I need to tell you the truth. Chase and Bank of America are not crying over your $20,000 in savings. In fact, they are laughing all the way to the market. Let us break down exactly what that viral video completely missed about the current American economy. I understand why those videos go viral. They make you feel powerful and inspired in a world that often feels like it is rigged against the small guy. Having $20,000 is a great start, but believing it makes the big banks afraid of you is a dangerous illusion that keeps you trapped forever. The US economy does not care about your feelings or your viral motivation. To win, you must understand the cold, hard numbers that drive the banking system. Banks love it when you keep cash sitting idle in a checking account. They are not intimidated by your balance. They are actually profiting from your patience. Let us peel back the curtain and see why your $20,000 is actually the fuel that keeps their multi-billion-dollar profit machine running every day. When you leave your money in a traditional account, you are essentially giving the bank a nearly interest-free loan while they pay you absolutely nothing in return. They take your $20,000 and immediately turn around to lend it to your neighbor for a new car at a 6 to 9% interest rate. Or perhaps they use it to fund a mortgage at 7%. They are making a massive spread on your money while you lose value to inflation. Worst of all, they use your liquidity to fund credit card debt for others at a staggering 29% APR, bleeding the middle class dry every month. You are not a threat to them. You are their most valuable source of cheap capital. By staying stagnant, you are helping the elites get much richer. If you are not moving your money into a high-yield savings account, you are voluntarily paying an opportunity cost that costs you thousands over the years. The banks count on your laziness and your lack of financial education. They thrive when you believe that simply saving money is enough to achieve freedom. They have optimized their systems to extract every penny of value from your deposits. Your $20,000 is just another data point in their algorithm. Do not let the viral hype fool you. You are providing the liquidity that keeps their empire standing while you struggle to keep up with rising costs. The reality is that sitting on cash in a low-interest environment is a slow form of financial suicide. Now let us talk about the real monster. Have you looked at your grocery receipt lately at Walmart or Costco? Prices for basic necessities are skyrocketing, and your savings cannot keep up with this. Inflation is the silent thief that steals the value of your hard-earned money while you sleep. $20,000 today is not what it once was. Rent is up, insurance is up, and utilities are at record highs. If your money is not growing, it is effectively shrinking in the face of reality. Keeping $20,000 in a standard account means you are losing at least $800 in purchasing power every single year to the economy. And even if you get smart and put it in a high-yield account, the IRS will be there next April to take their cut of interest. Your interest is taxed as ordinary income. You are being squeezed from both sides by inflation and the tax man, leaving you with very little profit. You might feel safe with that cushion, but you are actually standing on a melting iceberg. The ground beneath your feet is disappearing faster than you think. Financial security is an active process, not a static number. If you are just holding on, you are already falling behind the rest of the world. Every day you wait to take action, the barrier to entry for true wealth gets higher. Your $20,000 is losing its edge in this brutal market. Do not mistake a survival fund for a freedom fund. In the American economy, cash is trash unless it is being put to work for you. This brings us to the most expensive mistake people make: carrying high-interest debt while trying to build a savings account at the same time. Banks lure you in with shiny cards and tiny rewards. They give you 2% back while charging you 25% on the remaining monthly balance. Most people with $20,000 in savings also carry thousands in credit card debt. This is a mathematical disaster that keeps you poor and stressed. You are earning pennies from the bank while paying them hundreds in interest. Your net worth is actually shrinking because of this illogical financial behavior. The average American household is drowning in debt. The banks do not fear your savings. They rely on your debt to fuel their quarterly earnings reports. Every second you carry that balance, you are transferring your future wealth to a corporate entity that does not care about your well-being or success. They design these cards to keep you in a cycle of paycheck-to-paycheck living. The cashback is just the bait for a very large and sharp hook. If you have credit card debt, paying it off is the only investment that gives you a guaranteed 25% return immediately without any risk at all. Stop worrying about what the banks think and start worrying about your own math. Paying off debt is the first step toward real financial power today. They want you to look rich while being poor. They want you to have the fancy card but never have the actual capital to walk away. Break the cycle. Real freedom is not a balance in a checking account. It is the total absence of anyone else having a claim on your income. Geography also plays a massive role in how far $20,000 goes. In some places, it is a fortune. In others, it is just rent. In Texas or Ohio, $20,000 is a solid emergency fund. In New York or California, it might only cover your basic expenses for 2 months. If you live in a high-cost area, that viral video is even more deceptive. You are much closer to the edge than you are led to believe. And then there is the American healthcare system. One trip to the emergency room can wipe out your entire $20,000 savings in a single night. If you quit your job to follow your dreams, you lose your insurance. COBRA premiums can cost a family $2,000 every month just for coverage. A single health crisis is the leading cause of bankruptcy in America. Your $20,000 is a very thin shield against a very large sword. Even a major car repair or a broken HVAC system can derail your plans. In the US, everything is designed to be expensive when things go wrong. You must account for these hidden risks. Do not let a viral video convince you to take reckless chances without a real, robust safety net beneath you. $20,000 is not freedom. It is a temporary buffer. It is a lifeboat, not a luxury yacht. Understand the difference before you jump ship. The system is built to keep you dependent. To break free, you need more than just a small pile of cash. You need a strategic plan. So how do you actually win? How do you move from being a victim of the system to a master of your own financial destiny in America? It starts with a change in mindset. Stop being a saver and start being a positioner. Here is the 3-step strategy of a true financial realist. Step 1. Use your cash to kill any debt with an interest rate over 10%. This is your highest guaranteed return and your first priority. Step 2. Move your emergency fund to a high-yield savings account. Make the banks pay you 5% instead of you paying them for nothing. Step 3. Take the remaining surplus and invest it in broad market index funds. This is how you outpace inflation and build real, generational wealth. Banks do not fear your money, they fear your knowledge. They fear the day you realize you do not need their high-interest products to survive. When you invest, you become an owner of the economy rather than just a worker in it. That is the only way to win in the long run. The path to freedom is paved with discipline and data, not viral videos and false hope. Be smart, be realistic, and stay focused on the numbers. Stop being satisfied with $20,000 sitting in a vault. Start positioning your capital to work for you every single minute of the day. That is how you truly make the banks irrelevant. That is how you win the game. Thank you for watching and stay sharp out there. Take control of your future today. The truth might be harsh, but it is the only thing that will ever actually set you financially free.